My name is Rob Daggett. I am a middle school 6 through 8 science teacher at the Barrow County Alternative Education Program. Middle school is my jam. It's where I belong. I actually have 4 classes, and 3 of them are my science curriculum, and my 4th one is in ag science. Typical day, I'm usually up at 5:30. I'm usually to work by 7. This morning was an unusual day because, of course, one of the dogs decided to chase after a deer. And so it was pushing 7:20 by the time I finally got him out of the woods and back to the house. But, I have a senior, and, seniors are so easy to wake up in the morning. So we spend about 20 minutes trying to get him out of bed. But usually I'm here by 7. And I began preparing the lessons for the day, making sure that if there's copies, like I can see where my students are in their content, making sure I have the copies ready for them so we're not having to run back and forth to the copier. The activity that I have planned for the day, making sure my ag science things are ready for the day, what we're going to do that day. And that's usually where my evenings and my weekends are, like running to the Home Depot and getting seeds or trying to find soil somewhere. So my evenings and weekends usually are getting those things that are going to enrich my lessons. I'm also mentoring a student who used to be here. He went back to his home school, so I mentor him every week. Piece of advice: caffeine. Lots and lots of caffeine. Patience. Remember to stay human. One of my kids here said the other day, "You apologize more than any other teacher I have ever met." And I said, then I'm probably wrong more than any teacher you've ever had. And he said, I don't think that's true. Remember, they're watching you. And when you own up to your mistakes, you're teaching them a more valuable lesson than you were wrong. I look at the evolution of my teaching over the years. When you get out of college, you're fresh and you think you know everything in those first 4 years. While my compassion was there, I think I was more focused on the content, but as I get older, I'm seeing the need for that connection piece. One of my former principals from Statham Elementary used to say, kids don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. And that's true. When I announced that I had said, I was up for Teacher of the Year again at my school, and to see the comments of former students of mine on Facebook and Instagram being like, I remember you always did this, this, and this. And so kids who had me 20 years ago, kids who had me 15 years ago, and seeing the memories that they have. And I was like, okay, so that's what it is for me. That it's that connection with my kids and getting to see, my kids that are now having babies. And them saying, I really want you to see them, and getting invited to graduations now. I don't think I had that level of connection in those first couple of years that I do now. And I think another part of that is getting to see some of those kids from those first years who are now teachers in Barrow County, and seeing them get Teacher of the Year at their schools. That's, it's like, I had a part in that kind of, getting to see that. That's amazing.